Okay, everything should be running. Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm gonna put the audio back on. There we go. That should be good. So yeah, since last time I ripped everything up and put it back down properly. With some patches of concrete to help flatten the world out a little bit. So all the stuff that was here, I've ripped up. And we've moved it up a little bit. We have our usual lines of making stuff. Feeding into these, going into the boss. Got some glass. I don't know if we need to use glass for anything. That's why I've kind of put it on the edge. Got iron stuff in there. We've got steel, brick, copper. I put bullets down the middle, give or take, because we can just dump some turrets on them. So like, as we extend this further down to add to it, we can just slap Gauss turrets as we go down, and they will keep getting auto-fed with ammunition. I mean, okay, I'm sure Gauss turrets are going to end up getting like superseded by better tech at some point. But at least for now, seems like a good idea. I did unlock missile turrets whilst I was doing all this. So maybe when the time comes, this ends up getting replaced by missiles, and then we just replace all of the Gauss turrets with missile turrets. I don't know. But that's been the main focus of trying to make it look cleaner, actually putting a bit of thought into it, trying to make things into the lines that we like having. I've always loved having my nice long buses on Factorio. Did find out something that I didn't even think to check. You can dump depots on top of splitters. All this time that I've ever played, I've done the classic Factorio thing of put a depot on a corner and then have an input and an output. Because that way, it will keep moving through, but as soon as the line gets backed up, it would start to store. That's how I used to do it. And then I found out you just dump one on top of the splitter and it splits up into it. Hey, beanie. Yeah, basically I spent a few hours today just going through, trying to make this, like, look nice. Put all the things that we're probably going to need in a line. And of course, first thing is concrete, because, you know, our world has given us a very annoying thing of all of this goddamn water. Oh, hello, Izzy. Thank you for the subscribbles, you bread boy. The things you do for a white chocolate truffle. I know what you do for a white chocolate truffle. I've seen that outfit. But I have been using my my sneaky trick of I don't want to concrete everything yet because I don't have enough stuff. I just want to like flatten the area. if you just drop a 9x9 with a gap of 2 between them, it will raise the area up without using all of your concrete. But of course, because there's so much water, we don't have enough sand piles. So we have to keep going and wasting stuff on collecting sand piles. It's annoying we can't just craft it. That's one thing I miss about the Factorio thing of just being able to just make landfill. Oh, the maid outfit, Ace. Sure. Sure, Essie, sure. Right, now comes the fun part of thinking of all the things that we're going to need a lot of. Right, so that is iron and cogs. Let's keep the logistic stuff close. Yeah, it's not so bad. If you get lucky and you get given a world that's mostly flat, it's fine. But look at how much... It's like 70% water. Right, so the plan with this... Actually, you know what? We're going to not have that be those. We are going to change that to be the thing that we're going to need to use a lot more of than I usually do. Splitters. Which also luckily uses the exact same things as the belt does. So that plan is... We can bring these up over the top, and then we can pull off from the splitter at the bottom. Like so. And I think that's meant to work.
Sorry, I'm not sure about that.
Shut up, Alexa. Cancel. I have nothing to say to you. No input conveyor. So what is this one up here? Does this not count as an input for you? Okay, so never mind. We're going to have to... Unless I'm missing something, which is possible. Yeah, that is a bit annoying. I could have sworn that worked that way, but never mind. You'd think it would if it works with these. You would think it would, but you know, never mind. It might just be that there's a different kind of splitter that we have to get that I've forgotten about. So we also needed cogs and circuits. Oh, I'm trying to think how we do this now. I was assuming that we'd be able to get it so that they would actually go up and down. Yeah, no input belt. I mean, can we... be sneaky? And that is the most hideous bit of spaghetti I have ever seen in my life. But if it works, it works. Don't tell the people that are good at this game that I just did that, because they will find me. See if we're a bit smarter with how we put things down, we can make it look a little bit cleaner. We just have to make sure that it starts going down a bit quicker before we actually want to start cutting it into two. Right, I'm just going to move those across. Otherwise, it's just going to cause too much pain. And then we put on... I pulled off the wrong thing. Those are prisms. They look too much like cogs. Where did I put the cogs? Ah, the cogs are up here. As he's found the new button. You have no idea how much effort I put into trying to work out a way of having that automatically play. Fun fact, that's actually how strong I am, Ace. Frog. Right, so we put one. Oh no, I've run out of them. I've also run out of metal. Okay, so we come out, we go. And again, we've run out of stuff. And this is why I want to get the conveyor belts sorted out first. Actually, let's switch these around. Then we don't have to do any weird belt flippiness with these things. So you would need to go there, we would want you and you. I think I have put a limit of 6 per stream on that. If not, I'm going to need to make sure. I might have taken that off for the testing, but if I haven't, I'm going to need to go back on and put that back in, because you're going to be wasting all of your points on Frug. You can't go from there, can you? So I'll have to give you the little bit of a question mark swirl at the end. Ah, yes, Ezzy, there might be no limit, but you are wasting 500 points every time you do a huh now. So look at how quick that was to get like 130 more.
When building a conveyor belt, confirm its starting point and end point. Use up arrow to raise the conveyor belt one level. Use down arrow to lower the conveyor belt one level.
What? Why are you telling me this now?
Set the conveyor belt to ground level. To avoid the conveyor belt snapping to a building, try holding shift.
Why are you telling me this now after I've placed like 1,000 belts already? Have you seen the amount of belts I've already put down, Robot Assistant? And the plan will now be for these just to continue on their merry little way. And then as and when we need them. Well, okay, I'm going to keep the copper bullets just on their own low track, just so that way we can just, anytime we need to, we can just do that. Oh, and I'd best do our... Gonna be... And it will be there for putting you back through. But the important thing is they're being made really quickly. Do need to get this area flattened out. Curse you, soil pile. Give me your soil piles. You just watched a marmot get showered and cleaned. I read that and I assumed it was going to be from Beanie. From Beanie's new animal job. Did you watch Beanie clean a marmot? Them weird little rodent boys. It could have been Beanie. You never know. It could have Beanie. Ground squirrel? Prairie dog? No, prairie dog's different. Although similar. I've mostly known them as prairie marmots. But I've only ever seen them in zoos because obviously, you know, not exactly native to England. You're too busy getting rizzed up by the emus, aren't you, Ace? Oh, right, next things we want to make. Honestly, probably production lines. The assemblers. Since these are what we're currently needing. Oh, and actually that's really lucky because you just happen to be using all of the exact same things that we have here. So I am going to tweak this a little bit. So you come in there. Oh, so much. It's already made us like 600 plus conveyor belts. And then we drop a Tesla in the middle. Right, next really useful thing. I mean, we do actually want to have all of these things. I just wish there was a cleaner way of doing this. I mean, when it's all put in in a line, it's going to look cool. But I did kind of like how we had it the first time, where we had all these in a line, but then all of the really important things of these turned up just in a line next to things as we needed them. Oh, Noes is going on one of his weird things again. You're going to go watch The Office with Seb, I assume. They're the only other femboy of note that I know, because Sheep is probably starting to fall asleep if he's not already asleep. And you aren't going to be saying in your own company. Another all of this keeps coming up. It's like, how many femboys do you know? You must be one if you know this many of them. You must be gathering in the same circles. This one is not going to work as well. The run-up is not long enough. That'll do. Not perfect, as always, but you know. It's getting it split up. Passing stuff along, ready to use. And a lot of it has backed up as well, so we have like so much stuff stored, ready to use. But what I should do is have a look to see, is there anything else that uses these three things that we can put into this part of the line? Thank you, Izzy. You have a good watching of the Office. Don't cringe too hard. Right, let's see. So we've got cogs, circuits, iron plate. Iron plate, yes, but we don't have the magnetic coils. Don't have either of those sorted yet. Close, not quite. Those are already in there. Who uses traffic monitors? Let's face it, who bothers? I'm sure there's someone out there that's like really anal with exactly how good their throughput is and their efficiency. It ain't me. Can't make the spray coaters yet. That needs bricks that we don't have in this line. Same with that. Okay. Circuits and iron. We can do the sort of Mark 1s here. Is that okay? So it's just the sorters we can do. And that's all that can be done by this combination of things. Oh, yeah, I forgot to put these back in, didn't I? Oops. Nope. Not that. It was that. And you did not need the circuits. And really, we should probably speed you up slightly by putting a Mark II on here. Because it has a longer travel distance. Okay, so let's see. We want stone and iron. We already have iron. So if we bring bricks in here, what else can we do that requires bricks and iron? If we bring in bricks and magnetic coils, now I'm mildly annoyed that I didn't build these further away. Because some of these things would really want to be able to have stuff going in from either side. Um... Stone line is the fourth line in, isn't it? Yeah. I just realised one of the intermediates that I haven't been making. I've been making these, but I have not been making the magnetic coil. You are only used for this? Is that... Because if you are only used for this, I might as well just stop production line here pull over copper from the line across and just turn you straight into these things. I am not chlorine. Hi, Pazuzu. Yeah, a moth. Who would think that a moth would dare come into a bat stream? My secret weapon is I fly around and I just sing Sweet Caroline, and I wait for the moth to go ba ba ba, and then I know exactly where they are. I'd have to do a Venom song. What does Spider-Man villain have to do with anything? You can almost hear the anger of the metal fans. Do we have enough room to stick down 3 of these? We would have enough room. We'll just squeeze that out a little bit. Sometimes I really hate these wiggly belts. Okay, so we would want you to come in here. Oh, the swarm's coming. How dare they? They heard my building. You think I haven't defended my borders? And this is the point where I find out I haven't. I should probably move this as well. Or at least make more of them. You're picking up everything off the floor as well, everything that I've dropped when I've dismantled things and thought they were getting destroyed. Oh well. But yeah, we have a single fighter squadron in here of these 4 prototypes and a bunch of backups. Because prototypes are cheap. But yeah, factory lines fitting perfectly is the best thing ever. Which is why I'm so happy that this is like just perfectly squeezed in. Let's keep that to 5 stacks. And 6 stacks. You, we want to have all of them. You, we've already got as many as we need at any one point. You just keep on making more and more. We're going to need so many foundations to concrete this planet. And then we're going to want... There we go. Granted, we have all of these that we need to get rid of now, but what can you do? Okay, pressing Z goes into combat mode. Okay. Oop. There we go. That's more like the line we wanted. Right, so test the towers and wireless power towers. Wind turbines and thermal. So I suppose what we could do is pull you off there. When we have prisms somewhere. Oh no, we don't have prisms. We have we have the prisms. We don't have the Is it plasma shards? Plasma exciters. But we are pulling off the thing that we would also need to use to make plasma exciters. We bring you over. Pull you down the middle. Then we can pop one of those there. Wait, that's too close. We make the plasma exciters here. We have the prisms and the coils. We can then make the Tesla tower here that needs the plasma exciters, and the Tesla towers here which are also needed for the plasma exciters. Just like that.
The sorter is a connector that moves items between facilities. Simply bridge from a supplier facility to a receiver facility. Then the sorter will automatically transport.
Okay, so you would go there. You go there. Oh, I built them one too far back. You good there? Vesta tower and wireless towers. Okay, so you go into there. You go into there. So you're working. Then let's have one in from each of there. That goes towards that. Then we'll do like, for now, just the 4. I wonder if. Can we shift this a tiny bit further down? Ah, no. Ah, mildly annoying. Never mind. How we had it at first was the way we should have kept it. Oh, they're saying that. We can actually have them a little bit closer than I thought. So then we can have it like that. Granted, at first we're not going to have many Tesla towers to work with. But once the power transmitters are all done, then it will start stockpiling. Actually, saying that it's already started to stockpile because this is not making them quick enough. That's good enough for me. Of course, now we get back to the problem about this damn ocean.
built a wireless power tower for transmitting power over a long range. The exciting part is that it can also draw power from the power grid to charge the mecha.
Right, should have enough salt pile for now. So it's eating through it pretty quick. Yeah, if we can at least get everything as flattened out as possible to fit in a few more. It would be nice if we can end today on sort of having our bases main needs help, sort of dealt with. So we're going to want things like more smelting hubs. We're going to want power generation on here. We're going to want turrets. Those we are going to take a bit more effort, the battlefield ones, because those need engines and the processory things, or whatever they're called. The micro components, which require silicon, which you don't have a lot of. So that might have to wait until we get to like a new planet and get a bunch of silicon from there. Okay, so we have all the stuff for you in this line for the Gauze turret. We don't have the stone for this one, but that's not a problem. That needs glass brought in. Well, let's go through some of these. So, turbine we can do with what we've got. Gauze turret we can do with what we've got. So, Gauze turret, wind turbine. So you need everything from the front row and from the back row. You are greedy. You want it all. And then you just want carbon iron. And then that. Oh, making me stretch. How could you? Well, unfortunately, the bit that I need to stretch the most hurts the most, and that's my hand. The carpal tunnel's been kicking in today. Not really, because they hurt. Normally, I just take painkillers. Because normally it's not so much that the muscles or anything have been stretched, it's the fact that it's repetitive hand motions. Obviously, because I use a mouse pretty much non-stop during the day. Most days, perfectly fine, not a problem. But every now and then, one of the knuckles will be like, no. And like the entire of the length of my finger down from like through the knuckle and down through my wrist will just decide to go there on me. And thus the pain will occur. Right, okay, next one. We've got you, we have you. You need stone, which we haven't got in the line yet. You, we are not making anytime soon on this planet. The depots need stone as well. Storage tank is stone and glass needed. So maybe that can go at the end. Got all the stuff to do mining machines as well now. So here it's the smelters, the thermal factories and the depots next, and they all need stone. There is. It's a setting. When you start the game, you can just turn off the Dark Swarm. So if you want to play it like it's been around for like the past, what, year and a bit? Is it a year and a bit, or is it less than that? I forget now. But yeah, if you want it like classic style with no enemies, simple. Just when you're creating it, you just click on the tick that says Dark Fog settings and just turn them all off. And then you'll just have the normal factory experience as it would have been up until now. Or, you know, you can just not do that, and just click on the game and play the game. Yeah, if it wasn't for streaming, I probably wouldn't play this as much. I mean, some stuff, like, say, Dredge, is nice and casual. You can do half an hour, do a couple of days, a couple of in-game days, not a problem. Move on. But with this, you can't really do like half an hour because that's just that half an hour is taken up by you thinking what you're going to do this time. Like, it's only because I played a bit earlier today before stream, and I got all of this all like nice and in line, that I had the thing of, okay, today we're going to work on getting this line of factories sorted out to make our base building materials. And obviously making them in order of which ones we're actually going to need the most of. Look, I'd ran out of these, I just walk back, I pick up some more, we continue. So you're the thermal. Arc smelter and depot. So you need iron, cog, and stone. I'm going to swap these two around, as it should make it easier. You're going to need iron. You're going to need circuits. Oh no, it's not. No, we'll be just as easy. I think that I just need to rearrange this a little bit. Now you're going to move in one. There we go. And now you can fit in there, you can fit in there, and you can fit in there, and then you in there. And then you need stone and cog and iron. And you just need stone and iron. There we go. Right, and we make depot for the depots. There we go. Another one there, so it goes at least a little bit quicker as well. Right, so we've got everything apart from the solar panels in the top row done. Can't do solar panels yet. We need more silicon than we can cope with. That's going to have to wait till we're off-world on another planet. Conveyor belts, splitters, sorted. Depots sorted. Storage tanks are the next one we would probably want to get hold of. Oil extractors we've got all the stuff for as well. Water pumps, not so much. We don't have the engines. Or do we? No, I don't think we have the engines. We have explodables. The combustible units. We don't have engines. Ooh, okay, we are actually using a bit more of the reserves than I thought we would. Yeah, we're burning through this stuff a bit quicker than I thought we would. At least we're making the wind turbines. So if all else fails and we can't keep this running properly, which we should be able to, And if all else fails, we get another 1 or 2 miners in here. I mean, it's not like we're using much of this belt for iron, for the coal so far. Because we are fully stocked up on that, because we have not yet started making missiles. Because they require engines as well. Although engines don't take much to build. So we probably could work on that at some point. Oh, that's the one that I was missing. Yeah, it's because they were locked behind the plasma extraction bits, wasn't it? Okay, what did the... So it's stone, glass and iron. Bit annoying that we're going to have to drag up the glass all the way out there for not a lot. But they're saying that we do have the iron here and the stone here. So we could... just do a little sneaky sneak. We shift that closer to there. And then do that. That works. There we go. And that is everything, really, apart from the plasma and the... well, and the stuff we're about to finish, we're going to be researching. It's just a water pump and oil extractor and the refinery that we need to work on. But that can wait until next time. We've got most of the stuff sorted. Just annoyed it's taken so long because of having to, like, wait to get enough concrete to flatten areas out. But again, what I might do, obviously tomorrow is not a stream day. As long as I can make sure I don't get, destroyed by the dark fog, I might just leave it going just so we can, like, stockpile more stuff. Mainly the concrete. Because we've not got an exactly large production facility going for the concrete. And that is going to be the thing that, like, limits us a lot. Because of actually making it so we've got room to grow. Let's see, who's online? Hang on, what's that? Stars is not online? Stars is not online. Okay, there's no one online that I can raid. That I know. So I'm just going to leave it there. So, as always, thank you everyone for watching. It is being fun getting back into this. Remembering how much of this I don't remember. And yes, I know that's silly, remembering, not remembering. But that's just me. And yeah, hopefully at some point soon we can actually go on, once we've got all the production stuff sorted and we can learn a bit more about the combat, we can go on the offensive and beat the crap out of the dark fog on our planet so we don't have to worry about being attacked. But we'll have to see. I've got no idea what's going to be going on. But until then, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.